All right, and press enter. And here is teacher class. Now, teacher can have states, right? And teacher can have behaviors, right? And you can have main method. I just type main, press enter. Now, can you create at least 3 properties? Okay, tell me how we can create properties. String name, teacher can have a name, definitely. Okay, name equal to John. Okay, and semicolon, yeah. Then, okay, teacher can have a role, string. Teacher can have a role. And he is principal. Lecturer, okay. Lecturer. And you can have also age, okay. And age is 31. And can have salary. Salary is 100K per year. Okay. Right? Now, teacher can have also behaviors. Teacher can have the ability to do something. Teacher can do something. I can say system dot out dot print talent, and I can say teacher can dance. Okay, and you say teacher can also sing. Yeah, teacher can sing, so I just change the name sing. Okay, and I can say teacher can sing. Okay, and can have many more. Actually, teacher can deliver lecture. Okay. Teacher loves delivering lecture. Okay. Now, if you want to use these behaviors or access these behaviors and also the states or properties or attributes or fields, these are fields. Yeah, states are called properties, and it is also called attributes, and these are called also fields. Okay. Okay. And what is name? Name is just variable. Variable just container where you can store data. John is data, right? You're storing John here. And you are telling what type of variable it is. It is string. The data we are storing inside variable is string. Role also string. And age is integer, right? Salary can be double also, you know, double. Double should be like you will have dot and it will be floating point. Okay, if you say double, it can be something like this. If you want, you can also use this, but we want to keep it simple. And I can say salary in USD if you want. Okay. Now, if you want to use them, if you want to access them from main method, you can access how many ways? How many ways you can access them? Yeah, two ways. One is you can make everything static and make them all belongs to class. When you put static, then everything will belong to class. When it is non-static, they belong to object. If you don't use static keyword, then you have to create object, right? How you create object? Yeah, so teacher. So I take teacher and I just use a reference variable, then new keyword, then again teacher, then parenthesis and semicolon. So new teacher object has been created from teacher class, and we have reference variable that is referring to new object. Make sense? And you can create n number objects. So I create one more object. Maybe I can create 4 objects. Then reference variable will be different. Teacher 1, teacher 3, teacher 4. Now, how you can access these methods and these variables or attributes or fields or properties? These are called also variables, right? Why it is called variables? Because we are using here variable, name variable, role variable, age variable, salary in USD variable, right? Make sense? Okay. Now, if you want to access all these properties, how you can access them? You can say system dot out dot println, and you can say my name is I want to say my name is John. So how you can access John? Using this variable, right? To access it, you have to use this reference variable, right? T1 dot name. You see, now we can access it, right? How do you know we have been able to access it? Because it's not complaining, right? If you cannot access, it will complain. Okay, say for example, you just say Tom, it's complaining, red mark. But when I say T1, it's not complaining. If you just run it, my name is John, or you can say the name of the teacher is John. John, and you can say comma, he is then T1 dot role, right? You understand it? You see, the name of the teacher is John, he is a lecturer. Does it make sense? So you are using this extra strings and putting them inside quotation mark. And now you can also program with other properties. You can say age of the teacher. You can say he is T1 dot age. Look, I'm just showing you how we can actually connect them. Yeah, we call it concatenation. Concatenate. Concatenate. And from concatenate, we say concatenation. Concatenating, meaning connecting. And we can also say, and he makes T1 salary, sell in USD, right? Understand me? Makes sense? Okay. Now the problem is, if you use the same thing with T2, okay? T2 reference variable, T2, T2, and T2. The result will be same for, you see, John, lecturer, but we don't want it. We actually want to make every object to be different, right? In reality, you cannot make every object same. Can you? You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. Every object is different, and every object should give us different output. But with these properties, it is not possible. It is not possible. Even if you work with different reference variable, say for example, this is T3, 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 meaning teacher 3, teacher number 3, teacher 4, teacher 4, teacher 4. If you even make 100 objects, still it will be giving us same output. Here, hence we need constructor. Okay, that is why we need constructor. When we use constructor, we don't declare or define the properties. For variable, we declare the variable, but we don't define. Okay, we don't set values for this variable. You understand me? I am not defining the value for our variable. You see? So what I'm doing instead of it, just I go 2 steps down, right button click, and we generate. Click on generate. It's showing what you want to generate. Getter, get method, set method, get and set method, or some other things. These are very advanced Java programming. We don't need to know that much, but we need constructor and we need get and set method. Okay, today I'm going to show you the constructor and giving you reason why we need constructor. We don't want to use same data again and again, right? In application, you cannot use same data again and again. Only not there will be one teacher, John. There may be John, Jonathan, Ignatius, Rudy, okay, and some other teachers. Okay, so I click on constructor, you see, now it's giving me all my variables here, right? Just select them all, select them all. Control A, okay? Or you can just, yeah, Control A, Control A, Control A, it will select all. Then just click on OK. You see? Now, the constructor has been created automatically. How we create our constructor? Constructor is, we can also type if you want, just in the public, okay? And constructor will be the same name as the class. And constructor is just a special method. Why this is special than this methods? Because this method can be anything. Anything verb, then parentheses, then curly braces. But this cannot be anything. It must be same as the name, the class. The class name and constructor method name will be the same. That is why it is special. Okay. Then we can write all this one by one. I can say this string role, string. First one is name. I can say name, then comma. I can say string role, comma. I can say integer age, comma, and int cell in USD. Okay, you can write all these things like this one by one, or you can just use the tools given by this IntelliJ IDEA. Just right button click on generate, click on constructor, Control A, then okay, everything done for you. Now this string name, string role, integer age, integer cell in USD, though they look like same as this one, they are not the same because these are inside the class and these are inside the method. All these properties, variables does have class level scope, but these are in method level scope, right? Now, how you can differentiate between these two? To differentiate in Java, we have this keyword. Okay. You see this dot name, this dot name, this dot name is referring this name. This dot role is referring this role. Okay. This age is referring this age. This dot cell in USD is referring this in cell in USD. Then this name is referring this name. This role is referring this role. This age is referring this age. Salary in USD is referring this one. Make sense? Or even you can check the other way. If you click here, it's referring to this name. If you click on role, it's highlighting role. When you click on age, it's highlighting this age. It's not highlighting this age, right? But when you click on this name, it's highlighting this, it's highlighting this. Okay. Now, just it's helping you to set the value. Constructor is helping you to set the different value that we couldn't set earlier. Okay, because it's printing same, right? But now if we set all this value inside here, okay, now you can say name is, say for example, John. Okay, and role is lecturer. Okay, and age is 31, and salary is 100K. Okay, and it's telling your name is John, role is lecturer, age is 31, sell in USD is. Just for you understanding, it's showing you also what you are doing here. Same way now you can say name is Ignatius. Okay, and Ignatius is professor. Okay, and age is 41, and salary is definitely a little more than lecturer, right? How we are writing outside of it, it should be inside. Inside the parenthesis. Okay, actually this object is now not only object, it becomes the constructor object. It's helping us to construct. Okay, and same way now you can say name is, say for example, Rudy, and role is senior lecturer. Okay, age is 35, and making 120 something. Okay, for example, and this is LVZ, and he is associate professor, age is 37, and salary is 130000, say for example. Okay, now look, it printed same data, but now it's going to print different data. Can you see it? Are they same? No, they are not, because you are using constructor, and constructor is very powerful in inputting and outputting different data. Now you can create another object and you can put different data. Okay, is 5. This is Anis, and this is assistant professor. This is he's 47, and salary is 140. You understand me? Does it make sense? And thus you can put hundreds data. Clear? You need only this much to become automation engineer. They should. If you know this concept, you're good. Okay. If you want to become developer, then you have to go a little more. Okay. Now you need to know maybe just right button click here in line number 18, go to generate, and I can get and set method. You see, Control A and click on OK. Now you see for each of these variables, you are creating get method, get name, and set method. Okay, for name, get name, set name, get role, set role, then get age, set age. Why we need this? We need this because we don't want to show all our data to the user. We want to hide them. Okay, to hide them, we call it encapsulation. Encapsulate. Yeah, hiding the data from the users so that everybody cannot see what's going on. Like in ATM machine, you don't understand what's working inside the machine.